still think that it would be helpful for Canadians to know exactly what you would do when it comes to tariffs. So why are you being so reticent to talk about that?
Because I'm a good negotiator. I have negotiated a number of situations in the past. I know how to manage crises.
Canada's economy is on life support and the country is in recession watch, Mr. Speaker. That is the international headlines in Bloomberg. GDP per capita was essentially flat in 2025, and the Bank of Canada expects just 1.1% growth next year. Businesses are postponing expansion, investment is forecast to be weak, and this is very bad news for Canada's jobs. We need a significant transformational plan, but none appears in this legislative agenda from this government. When will they introduce a plan to keep Canadians out of a recession, Mr. Speaker?
Mr. Speaker, I have a lot of time and respect for my colleague, but she's not referring to all the important data, because the data shows that there's been increase in wages year over year, 3.4%, while the inflation was at 2.4%. So basically, wages are increasing more than inflation. And at the same time, in December, the Bank of Canada maintained its interest rates to 2.25%, and the governor mentioned that the economy was proving resilient. We have created 189,000 jobs more than the U.S., Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for Kildonan St. Paul.
Mr. Speaker, the threat of a recession is real, and nothing this government has done is going to address the economic issues we're facing. StatsCan reports manufacturing is being deeply impacted. In November alone, GDP fell 12.6% in the auto sector. That's thousands of layoffs already. Without significant action to grow the economy and protect Canadian jobs, Canada could very well fall into a recession. Conservatives have proposed lower taxes, removing barriers so that we can grow faster than ever, and cutting red tape. So when will the government see a real plan to ward off recession and protect Canadian jobs from this government?
The Honourable Secretary of State for Financial Institutions.
Mr. Speaker, Canadians can't cast that Conservative leader's slogans. Last week, we announced a Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit that will put up to $1,900 in the pockets of working families. Mr. Speaker, on this side of the House, we have a leader with world-class business and economic experience. Their leaders never had a job in the economy. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again. This time in Guelph, police warned the community of a high-risk offender with a history of violence and breaching court orders was released after pleading guilty to breaching probation. Wow. Police said he posed a danger, especially to women, but less than 2 hours later, he was arrested again. Wow. This is weak Liberal bail law in action. Once again, the Liberals' principle of restraint put a dangerous offender back on the street. Will the Prime Minister finally take public safety seriously and repeal C5 and 75?
Good question. The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, I think it's important to look at what's in front of us right now as we speak, Mr. Speaker. We have a number of very important legislation that will address just the issue that my friend opposite brought forward. There's Bill C-12 that's going through the Senate, Mr. Speaker. There's Bill C-9. There's Bill C-14, which speaks to bail reform as well as ensuring that there's consecutive sentencing, and there's also Bill C-16. Again, I ask the members opposite to pass this legislation and make sure this becomes law.
Yeah. The honourable member for Brantford, Brant South, Six Nations.
Mr. Speaker, this dangerous release happened for only one reason. Liberals soft on crime laws are still on the books, and this government refuses to repeal them. True. Time after time, Liberal laws put repeat violent offenders back on the street, ignore police warnings, and put Canadians in harm's way. Conservatives, on the other hand, are ready to work with anyone in this House to put public safety first and end these dangerous policies.
100%.
Will the Prime Minister finally get serious about public safety and work with us to repeal these laws? Yes or no?
The Honourable Minister of Justice.
Dangerous people who commit serious crimes should not be allowed to roam freely in our streets where they can reoffend. Now, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Minister minister can start again.
Mr. Speaker, they're going to regret their applause in a moment, I can assure you. And it's because when the member posed the question, he blamed the principle of restraint. Let me tell you something about the principle of restraint. That is the subject of a change in Bill C-14, the Bail and Sentencing Reform Act, that the Conservatives have been obstructing for months. Despite calls from law enforcement, from provincial governments, from municipalities, from experts in their field, they have been getting in the way.
This is supposed to be an exchange of ideas. The minister may continue with his answer.
Mr. Speaker, after months and months of obstructing bail reform in this country, we've finally seen a spirit of collaboration. My only hope is a spirit that their leader seemed to embody during his opening remarks at this session will be what carries the day instead of the nonsense we're seeing today in the House.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Speaker, residents in my riding of Carleton want to know what this government is doing to improve affordability. There is good news, Mr. Speaker. Can the Secretary of
State... The member is attracting all kinds of extraneous noise there. Maybe we'll let the member start from the top.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Residents of my riding of Carleton are looking for serious leadership. They're also wanting to see what this government is doing to improve affordability in this country. There's good news, Mr. Speaker.
Can't hear a thing. Can't hear a thing. Can't hear a thing. I wanted to get out of here early today, but We'll try again. We're making progress. The honourable member for Carleton from the top, please.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. This is why Conservatives keep losing. Residents in Carleton want to know what this government is doing to improve the affordability of food. There is good news, Mr. Speaker. Can the Secretary of State for CRA and financial institutions please inform this House of important measures the government is taking to improve affordability for Canadians?
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics. My name's Aaron, this is Canadian Looney. We're going to wrap it up. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below. Check out this playlist, check out this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Smash the like, hit subscribe. Aaron at Canadian Looney. Ciao for now. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks again for watching. We're out.